Hi, my name's John. I want to teach you to get those girls that you are swiping right on without cheesy pickup lines or spending an exorbitant amount of money on dates and drinks, all in the fraction of the time that it would have usually taken. First, I've got to warn you, I have taught this technique to thousands of guys around the world, normal guys just like you. It is going to twist the mind of your matches on Tinder and have them literally waiting for you to ask for their number and meet up with you. But to be fair to the thousands of guys who have already paid for the system, I'm only going to be able to keep this video up for 24 hours. So be sure to watch the video right through to the end, because this is literally the only chance you will get to see this full video. If you think you are an average or typical guy, keep watching, because this video is for you. The system I have developed is literally a step-by-step guide to have any one of your matches giddy with excitement to meet you. She will see you as the one-of-a-kind match that she is desperately looking for. This step-by-step system is proven to create sexual intrigue that is so compelling and so powerful that almost any girl that you use it on will be incapable of resisting you. Listen, I have pulled this off on countless girls and have literally lost track of the amount of success I've had. It even works if you aren't good looking. In fact, if you follow my step-by-step system, it is literally out of their hands. She has no choice but to respond. Wouldn't that be something you'd like to know? Well, this is a fact. Every woman goes through the same thought process when online dating, filtering out the undesirable guys who are messaging her the same messages and making all the same mistakes over and over. For example, texting a girl, "Hey, what's up?" or "How's it going?" are two of the worst possible ways to start a conversation with anyone. This is basic light rapport, just superficial data points. Basically nothing more than acknowledging the other person's existence. The problem is that this won't create the trust, attraction, or intrigue that will move the interaction forward. I don't think I ever would have realized how many mistakes I was making until I had one of the most brutally embarrassing rejections of my life. After that came a whirlwind of revelations. I spent countless sleepless nights researching why some things I said captured girls' attention, while other things I said repulsed them. I learned quickly that all girls go through the same sequence of thoughts when they are deciding to sleep with a guy or not. I became obsessed with learning how this thought process worked. One night rolled into 2 nights, into a week, then 2 weeks, and before I knew it, 6 months had gone by, and I had read 7 dating advice books, 4 etiquette books, and watched more than 300 hours of training videos on building rapport, subliminal messaging, seduction, body language, and personality type. I was obsessed. Like, did you know that simple changes to your profile pictures done right can strategically influence a woman's psychology? Specifically, the emotional side of her brain, which controls feelings and attraction. Eventually, I started to understand very clearly how to navigate this roadmap of attraction. Ever since, arousing and seducing beautiful women and seamlessly attracting them is like a breezy walk in the park. I started testing and creating new methods that had not been talked about yet, combining all that I'd learned from the top dating gurus in the business and testing it out across North America. I traveled from city to city using the techniques I had created and fine-tuning them to the point that no matter where I was, my success was basically guaranteed. Now, you have to ask yourself, could it really be this easy to match and meet with hundreds of beautiful women on Tinder every day and have them all begging to sleep with you? The answer is yes. You can have dozens of women at your doorstep. Are you ready to eliminate all the insecurity that comes from not getting the matches you desire and start receiving the attention and respect that you deserve from every one of your Tinder matches? Here are some important questions you need to be asking yourself. Think carefully as you answer. Have you ever wanted a girl but just couldn't seem to get her attention? How many times have you thought a girl was interested in you, but she would not close the deal? Have you ever spent all day consistently swiping right, only to have none of your desired matches at the end of the day? Have you ever asked yourself why your friends score dozens of girls on Tinder while you can barely arrange to meet with a girl? Are you done with reading or hearing vague advice and tips on dating that give you 0 results? Have you ever tried and failed with copy-paste messages that pickup artists gave you, only to find that they produce no results? Does your current Tinder profile fail you? If you answered yes to any one of these questions, you're not alone. All these questions have been created out of my own personal experiences and from asking hundreds of guys about the problems they've been facing on Tinder. But there is hope. When I first downloaded Tinder, I had no success. I wasted so much time and energy on trying to match with anything and only receiving dismal results. I was so frustrated swiping right to everything and getting nothing. The few matches I did get would either not respond to my messages or refuse to meet with me. I was so tired of watching all my friends easily wheel and deal girls on Tinder like they were gods, while I could barely scrounge up a date. The one girl I did manage to meet was totally not my type, but it had been a while since I'd gotten laid. So I put in max effort and still could not close the deal. Defeated, I finally confided in one of my good buddies, who I knew was destroying Tinder. I started asking him for tips and tricks that he always used and always worked. The more we talked, the more I realized there was a particular formula he was applying to his profile, and each one of his matches that was leading him to the tremendous success I wanted so badly. This got me wondering if there was a universal formula to cracking Tinder, and whether or not research would reveal a foolproof method. I started asking dozens of guys what methods they were using to get the most matches and the types of success they were getting. Some guys had a basic go-to move that they all used consistently and that wielded significant success, while others were struggling just as much as I had. I then turned to girls, trying to decipher why some guys got dozens of matches, while others were consistently swiped left on. What I discovered was amazing. There was a foolproof code that plays on simple human biology, psychology, and physiology that could double, triple, or even quadruple your results on Tinder. I started testing it out, and in 6 months I have exponentially increased my results. I am not only getting dozens of matches a day, but I'm being actively pursued by my matches to meet. I am now meeting with and sleeping with multiple women on a weekly basis. After my friends started recognizing my success, they began to come to me for advice and tips, and I realized that it was my duty to share this information with my fellow man because I know how it feels to be constantly rejected. I want to make sure that you have the chance to show the opposite sex your value and earn the respect and recognition that you deserve, so that you can find the same success in your dating life that I have. Here is just a small sample of some of the invaluable knowledge I've come across in my search for the code. These 8 taglines that Tinder gurus are using are easy, efficient, and can up your Tinder game in a matter of minutes. You can see this complete list once this video is finished further down the page, so check it out and feel free to take notes. This is just a sample of the hundreds of tips and tricks I've compiled to form the only comprehensive guide online to a streamlined Tinder experience. With this code, I have managed to take my sorry dating experience and create the type of dating life that Hollywood depicts in all its glory. I've uncovered research in multiple Tinder-using countries and have contacted dating gurus all over the world in an attempt to bring you the best possible Tinder dating system available. This system gives you the most efficient, time-saving method not just to use Tinder, but to make Tinder do the work for you. This system provides you with a comprehensive, easy-to-use, step-by-step guide on how to use Tinder to create more success than you can possibly imagine. This guide is accompanied with a complete system of video and audio tips that are all geared towards teaching you the Tinder code quickly and easily. Just imagine learning how to gear your personal profile to attract the matches that you want and to have them pursuing you. You will learn how to open and engage a woman in a fun and tantalizing conversation that will leave her begging to meet you, and how to capitalize on that meeting so that you get what you want every time. However, don't take my word for it. Here's what one of our users had to say.
Hey, what's up? Mike here, Los Angeles, California, and I want to talk a little bit about the Tinder Code. What a transformation it has made in my dating life. You know, when I first got involved with Tinder, you know, I had a couple decent hookups and I met up with a couple girls. Nothing spectacular and nothing that really, you know, to write home about. Then I ended up getting the Tinder Code off a recommendation from a good friend of mine, and let me tell you right now. The Tinder Code has literally transformed my dating life 100%. The Tinder Code uses sort of an 80-20 principle when it comes to getting great results. And now my profile is just loaded up correctly. Everything is in place. And I have girls practically begging to meet up with me every time I sign on to Tinder. Every time I swipe right, I have a new girl waiting to meet me. And I owe it all really to the Tinder Code. Now I am literally swimming in women, and I have just endless amounts of dates lined up. My calendar is booked, and I can tell you right now, if you are using Tinder and want to have good success, definitely check out the Tinder Code. It will get you going in the right direction. It will get you meeting girls, and it will really just fill up your appointment book with hot, attractive, single women ready to meet you anytime you sign on to Tinder. So thank you guys very much for watching this, and thank you guys for making the Tinder Code. It is a phenomenal program, and I will be looking forward to any new material that you guys put out. Thank you very much.
This code has been developed with one important understanding in mind. The moment she swipes right, she already wants you. You're going to learn how to get girls swiping right every time, and how you can avoid all those mistakes that will make her change her mind. My friends have begged me to make this a comprehensive and easy-to-use system, and results have been spectacular. Here is what you will get instant access to. You'll gain a tagline that will get 7 out of 10 women swiping right on your profile every time, and keep them thinking about you all day long. Proven strategies to crack the Tinder Code so that it does all the work for you, leaving you time to worry about other things than your dating or sex life. A simple, works-every-time way to open a conversation with a woman that makes her not only see you as an attractive and sexy man she must get to know, but actually gets her turned on as she's talking to you. A proven conversation opener that will have over 60% of women begging to meet up with you, giving you the ability to pick and choose who is a part of your Hollywood dating life. 3 comprehensive steps to creating a magnetic profile that will pique women's interest and curiosity and make them choose you over any other match. 1 simple formula to building and exuding the confidence that all women find attractive, and how to use this to date on your time and convenience. A comprehensive and detailed list of proven Tinder messages that initiate awesome and tantalizing conversations, and the basic psychological methods behind them that will allow you to use this intelligence to make any woman that you want you. This is not only applicable with online dating, but will allow you to easily understand and influence women in your everyday life, giving you control over the opposite sex that you never dreamed possible. An easy and effective way to use Tinder moments to keep your matches thinking about you all day long and craving to be a part of your life. 3 places to take your match that will have her wanting to sleep with you. A blueprint to understanding women and their deepest desires so that you can match or approach any beautiful woman and she will see you as a potential partner. An in-depth look at authentic sexual and romantic connection, including conversation and body language, giving you the skills to build trust with any partner and finally deliver to you that fulfilling sex life that you've always desired. So, should you get this program? If you're the type of guy who was like me and struggles getting matches on Tinder or holding a conversation with a woman, or if you're good at getting matches but just can't seem to get women to respond to your messages, or if you're shy when you have to approach a woman and you just don't have complete and total confidence and control when it comes to the opposite sex, then this program's for you. Or if you are simply looking to develop a more fulfilling dating life where you can meet and date more women than you currently are now, and you wish you could do it on your own time and convenience, then this system is what you've been looking for. On the other hand, if you're the type of guy who has never had trouble attracting women, or are completely used to being pursued by the opposite sex, or whose biggest problem is not being able to respond to your 5 new Tinder messages in the morning because you don't want to upset your smoking hot Tinder date from last night who's still in bed with you, then you do not need this program. This program is not for you. On the other hand, though, if you're not that guy, and your biggest problem is not having too many women in your life, then you need this program immediately. Or else you risk spending the rest of your life watching those guys steal the dating life that you were always meant to have. Don't let your life pass you by without experiencing the dating life you want and deserve. So why should you get this program? What makes this program different than any other program out there? This is the only completely interactive step-by-step manual available that turns your Tinder from an app into your own personal 24-hour matchmaker. This system provides you with step-by-step instructions on exactly how to take your Tinder dating life and double, triple, or quadruple your results. The subject matter in this program consists of innovative techniques and methods that have been consistently proven to work on a global stage. The uniqueness of this program is found in the way it combines business, psychology, and seduction together to form one of the most deadly dating systems available right now. Download this entire program online right now, and you'll receive a comprehensive, easy-to-use, step-by-step ebook that will transform your experience on Tinder. Easy-to-use audio compilations for each chapter so you can master seduction even while you're out for a jog. Engaging videos that force you to learn and implement the information so that you can get started on your specialized dating life immediately. Direct access to information from the top dating gurus in the world worth hundreds of dollars. A comprehensive list of dating bonuses and sex tips that allow you to streamline your experience in any direction you choose. Do you want to live the rest of your life alone, unable to get a date, while watching the rest of your friends have the sexually fulfilling and emotionally connected life that you always dreamed about? Or do you want to wake up tomorrow and know that you've changed your life and are on your way to becoming that Tinder god you so admire now? The choice is yours. It's all here in the Tinder Code. Click below to get your copy now. Other top-line dating systems go for between $300 and $500 each. I believe that this important dating information should not be limited to only those who can afford it. So I am offering this state-of-the-art dating system to you with my better-than-money-back guarantee. I am so confident that you'll double your matches or see triple the amount of success in your dating life that I'm offering you a free 30-day trial. Try the Tinder Code risk-free for 30 days, and if you don't like it, you don't buy it. If you're not happy for any reason, just let me know before the 30 days are up, and you can keep the code and I'll give you a full refund. That is my money-back, no-strings-attached guarantee. This system will help you, but if you don't see the results that you want, then you don't have to pay for it. If you're tired of being rejected by the opposite sex and lacking the confidence and self-worth that you deserve, get this system now and change your life. This system comes with my ironclad, keep the system, get your money back guarantee. So try it now, risk-free, for 30 days.